what it is, what's going on. Got my favorite color right here. Look, y'all, it's the reflector. Here to reflect what you choose to neglect. My head look big than a bitch in this camera. It's my smaller phone, my iPhone 11. All right, look. So everybody. So life be going by. You go day to day. You gotta interact with these stupid ass, shallow, power sources, which we call like magic squares, which are really like jobs and day to day mental traps that you might get up under, and then you'll just make it a normal thing in your mind. You'll just keep programming, keep going. You don't reflect and sit back. Anyway, the reason why I say this is because right now you gotta really be mindful of what you're saying. There's too many air element energies in the sky right now where it's like it'll make you wanna talk a lot, relate a lot. A lot of things people don't know about air is you're just speaking out what you kind of want to make sense of that you want to speak out of what you already are making sense of in your own mind. So it's really something that you're seeing, but you have to kind of relay it or relate it out to the air or to a person for them to receive it and talk back with you, so you can get some clarity and shit like that. So, um, thing is with that, nigga. Oh my god. Thing is with that is you sometimes will turn into a damn you'll turn into a superhero with a cape and be flying around basically. So what that means is you'll a lot of times you'll just start talking to people for no reason. You'll start being bored and just you'll be saying things that go against what you either believe or that you kind of live by. So that's like having a conversation with somebody that's a super Christian and shit like that, right? But you a Muslim, but you trying to be all we are the world, all for one face, like you trying to basically convince somebody like Jesus Christ. You trying to convince them of something they don't know. So anyway, the more you conversate, right, it's one of three things that can happen. But the most likely the thing that's gonna happen on one, two. The one is gonna be y'all get up into an argument. Y'all basically get into an argument. Number two is y'all start communicating and just building a whole bunch of shit that y'all don't even agree with. Shout out to gamer shit. Oh, I'm saying nah, what up? Nah. But so yeah. So a lot of times niggas gonna be like predicated or like pushed to feel like they need to communicate with everybody. Where like right now, it's a lot of underneath the radar energy. So best thing you can do is be in the dark, which means explore the shit, the traumas, the deep things you think, the things you might have to transform and get up out of that might set you more free, lighter. You know what I'm saying? As in like, okay, now it's time to buckle down into your own space. You can talk all you want, but everything that come out your mouth, just know it might resurface in another way, or you might manifest it in another way. So, words are really strong. Air is all we breathe. So you're gonna be breathing in a whole bunch of thoughts that might consume your head, and then you might actually keep going with it. So basically, more you talk, especially if it's something not geared towards your actual energy, you're kind of just going with shit, then you're gonna get swept up in some bullshit ass circumstance, and in a circumstance where you kind of get exposed based on you talking too damn much. So exposed can be anything. But all that matters though right now is like if you are talking too much, you have to make sure your sword is sharp. So what does that mean? Everything, all the ideas that's floating around your mind, make sure you have the main ones to protect yourself and the main ones to actually like slash somebody, which means go at them when you need to defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? So God cares about you. Hope you out here feeling Jesus love. Who is this? Pro Rivals player. Hi. Man, y'all some bots. But yeah, That's why y'all always come out of nowhere all together. Y'all flunked out. But and YouTube, nah, it's really just YouTube. It ain't your bot's fault. It's the YouTube fault. But man, why you smelling so hard? I really want to lay on this shit though. This shit feel comfortable. But what was I gonna say? Look at this boy. Y'all's dog thoughts are distracting me. Man, I'm making some damn rice. I forgot. Okay. This is comfortable. I love fucking carpet. But I got fucking wood. Fake ass. But yeah, so cause you know, even me, like, you know, you'll see like you feel like you wanna talk. You feel like you want to communicate. You feel like you want to get it off your chest, which this is a good time to get things off your chest. But the thing is, you got to watch it because it's going to end up being basically a situation of it being, it's going to be your fault or it's going to be like you just got exposed based on environmental association or talking in your environment about something that's familiar, but then it's something that ends up coming from below the goddamn ground because you talking too much. It's like, just trust me. The best thing you can do right now is like, if you are gonna talk, speak about shit that you actually are into. No distractions. No just relating because your ass is flunked out and you sad or you just want a friend. Make sure, the biggest thing is make sure you're not on that want a friend ass energy. Get straight to the point. Leave it at that. Because if not, I'm telling you, you're gonna have a whole lot of demons. Like, you're gonna have a whole bunch of people thinking in their mind, friend, they limited perspective. We all have a limited perspective. And then perception, all of that. And then they're gonna pretty much relate their bullshit on you. That's the thing about air. So if I say something, I mean it a certain way. If somebody else says it or hears that, they might take it a different way. This is why we need to understand the energy behind the word, whoever created it in the first place. But more than that, you need to have more discernment to know what you're trying to say and don't try to sugarcoat it, basically. The more you sugarcoat shit, the more people going to fall on your face. Pause. But the more people going to like get on your ass. Trust me. You can't sugarcoat it. Making some rice. I be making these niggas like 4 to 5 cups of rice. It only lasts them like 2 days. Wait, if I just do that. There we go. We gotta stir that shit. But yeah, man, if you find yourself kind of already in the situation where you kind of talk too much and you expose yourself, then just know best thing you can do right now is just reflect on yourself. Where now when people throwing certain things on you, which is probably some regular old bullshit, like some worldly shit right now, everybody going through, which is everybody broke, everybody trying to figure out who's with them, aka who gonna pay money with them something, and then they gonna just, it's like, it's a lot of trapping energy right now. And it's kind of the older generation's fault. I ain't gonna lie, but it's okay. Aiden Hickey, tribal, yeah. Uh, oh, are you trying to correct me? Who is this? Aiden Hickey? Your last name is Hickey, bro. Come on now. But yeah, man. Right now, like I haven't even really looked at the energies, but I can tell that since the sun is in Libra, everybody think we need to be relating or actually communicating or seeing it somebody else's way or talking to yourself too much to feel beautiful kind of thing or accepted or appreciated, where then you'll be too polite. Then you'll find yourself in a situation where you stuck with this person, whether it's a small level, like it's like at work, or you got to be with them, or you actually with a person you got to see every day because of, relationship, whatever. But I'm telling you, y'all better make sure y'all keeping y'all relativity energy in check. Yo, ability to initiate your words from yourself type shit, so it can be understood. Make sure y'all watch it, because the sun is there. So everybody's actions, everybody what they looking at is that type of shit. But that's not even the whole main shit, because we got Mercury in Scorpio. How we're actually communicating is in Scorpio, and then Mars is there. So it's a lot of forceful communication right now, or it's a lot of watch your back, how you talk or what you say, because it's gonna come back somehow. Or you might, yeah, like I said, you're gonna expose some shit. So anyway, also just the power of words, period. Like, like, if we all, as a whole, create an atmosphere based on thoughts and feelings that we're projecting out or we're keeping in. You still projecting even if you're in your mind. You can project out a thought. Cause tell me you don't project out later on that day or maybe later down the week, you will fuck around and pick up that thought again because it's floating around in the atmosphere. Not like that, like some words in a cartoon floating around, but I mean, everything could be real. It's just they just trying to they're just trying to make a, whatever that damn word is, metaphor or some shit. But yeah, these niggas ready to eat. But it's a lot, it's a lot of conniving energy right now too. So, you know, a lot of people are gonna be trying to like look deeply into something to find an answer. But this is why I said that, because if you're doing this energy right, you won't be looking at nobody else. You'll be looking at yourself. And then if you do talk to somebody, it's gonna be about what the fuck your ass done discovered about yourself, basically. Or about this world from yourself, not trying to over here look at one fucking human out of everybody, and just because you're around them, oh, I'm about to dump my emotions and my narratives on him. What? But that's the world we live in right now. Big narratives, big judgment, big thoughts and feelings based on what the past of that person went through, based on business, building, association, being themselves. Like a lot of people are gonna be kind of trauma dumping on you, but it's mostly the older people though. Old people are really gonna be trauma dumping on you. So just remember, they don't really know nothing besides what they went through, and then since they've been living, and their spirits are kind of young, they got like baby spirits a little bit. But baby spirits can be smart. I'm just saying, the older people got baby spirits. So I'm talking about people from like 42 and up, around there. Them niggas are all kind of like, they're trained already, but yet they're still trying to do this new shit, if that makes sense. So all they're gonna end up doing is the same thing everybody else doing, yet judging, trying to keep and uphold their old shit. So it's weird as hell, but it's like it make you want to just cuss them out, but that ain't gonna work because they just gonna try to unleash all of their older energy, where they just gonna end up having a goddamn heart attack or something. So it's like it's best to just make sure you just check them the best way you can in the subtlest way you can. And because if not, I'm telling you, you're gonna kind of, that's why I said air is important, because they caught a lot of this air energy that they had as a generation. So these niggas gonna be sitting here, goddamn, basically having the art of communication better than a lot of people. And it's a background energy where they know the deepness, they know the depth of it. So that's why I need everybody to know, don't get swept up in this. And if you're around people, whether you got a coworkers, your family, just make sure you kind of understand that, because either you gonna have to cussing somebody out, or you're gonna feel like you kind of stuck in their way of relativity or what y'all promised each other type of shit, basically. So that can be anything though. trying to keep going until these niggas gotta eat, but my ass done lost a little weight working this goofy ass delivery job. But shit. Any questions? Any questions? um, but everything is just for you to live. It's supposed to just go through you. You're supposed to live with it, not live. No, don't live with it. Well, in that moment, you do live with it and you release it. That's it. The universe goes through you, like from behind. I like that. Pause. But from behind, and you let it out. You don't try to. My bad, y'all. You don't try to like grab it from behind. Like you trying to see what's coming to you. You're supposed to feel it and endure it. And then therefore, whatever you're feeling from that, let it go. Feel me? So, the only reason why I be talking about this, because a lot of people need to understand the best thing, the best movie, the best toy, TV show, anything that you can have is your goddamn self. And just so happen they have signs, sigils, colors, pinpoints, mathematics to kind of point at what we all go through. And we call that astrology. We call that looking at the represented points of time, them utilizing signs, symbols, colors, and you pretty much just try to tie that the best way you can to yourself. Now, don't be no goofy-minded Mega Man superhero thinking shit, because we still here. So you're not that far out. And if you were, your ass would be far out, either dead or you would be way more popular than you are. A lot of more people will know you. And I don't mean by getting blown up by social media. I mean like doing it God's way, which is you just grind it. You didn't shake nobody's hand so they can kind of promote you, and then nobody really know that unless it's the people that already did it like you. They probably know that you got put on. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do it like more godly way, which is just me. You see me over here just fucking making videos, living my life. I got a dog business. I fucking do my own shit to hustle up, get some motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? Deliveries and shit. And I still got, you know what I'm saying, little part-time shit. So, it's just you hustling up the best way you can, because this world is more robotic. So it's gonna make you feel like you can't do shit. So I gotta be careful with that. Nigga got one pizza. Oh no. But yeah, man, y'all be careful out here. I know a lot of people thinking up their ass, like they thinking with their head up their ass right now. So, and that could be head up their ass their own desires, which it is that, or it can be head up their ass like trying to expose something based on their desire, trying to have an alternative motive type shit. Beware of that too. What the hell was that? But I'm about to be off this shit. That's pretty much it, man. Just watch what you speak about, watch what you're talking about, watch what you're focusing on. Don't be distracted. If you want to talk about something, talk about that bullshit that you've been going through, but to uplift out of it and watch who you're talking to. I meant to talk about that. Watch who you're talking to. Like I said, everybody doesn't take certain things the same way. So you will be ending up talking, but it's a whole dark mirror, like a whole dark shadow behind that person. Not like they're bad. It's just more like how it relates to you. Everything bad, everything good ain't good for everybody type shit. So just watch that, because I'm telling you, you gonna have like it's like little subtle things you gotta sense it. Like say you say something around a white person around a black person and you're white, right? They gonna think about it like you mean it like this. Like, that's a little demon ass bullshit example, but it's something like that. So just beware. It's the reflector. I'm about to feed these niggas. Rice almost done. You get these eggs out. It's the reflector. Hit a reflect, man. Shouts out to all y'all.